Peace and prosperity. Bounce to all who's listening or watching. It's your girl, Shaeranea, right? And I'm back with another video. And today, we're going to talk about, let me say. Today we're going to talk about, we're going to reflect over the past two videos and give it a closing. The mud bug video from yesterday was practically basically about relationships, why they matter, and what society have made relationships become, and children, and all the really important things that people, don't value no more is talked about in that video. And though it's like 2-part video, but it's really important, and I think people really need to take the time to think about those things, really work on themselves. I really believe that, the reason why a lot of things are falling apart for people, the reason why people are having such a hard time struggling in this pandemic with being with themselves is because a lot of people have neglected to do the work on themselves for many years. People have worked hard on their jobs for a very long time, but neglected themselves. And now that they're to themselves and in the house and can't go anywhere, they have nothing to do, but the things they could be doing is spending time with their family and, getting to know how work really is, and really talk about the things that you wouldn't have time to talk about on a normal daily basis, and just like really discuss things, discuss ideas, and, further on heading goals into the future and what you plan on doing with, your family, how you plan on expanding things and stuff. Also, I just believe that, when you neglect to do the works on yourself, and it comes to a point like this, like a pandemic, and you don't never spend time alone or at home, or, just not working, and you're like having to sit at home now, you're having to face yourself. You're having to face your inner self, your inner struggles, your inner dark thoughts, your inner insecurities, your inner everything that you wouldn't normally have to face on a daily basis. The things that you don't like about your family, the things you don't like about your marriage, the things you don't like in general, the dislikes about self or your partner, your companion, the things you will dislike those things more because you have to actually face them. You actually have to be in the environment of them 24/7 because you have nowhere to go. And I think people need to take like therapy and speaking and communication and understanding each other very seriously, because when you don't, you can really neglect to do something that is really important for your key factor growing in relationships, so when I think about people, and it's not just people who are in relationships, I was just reflecting on the videos I done yesterday, but it's just it's people in general, people who are single, people who are, it's just everybody needs to, take time to work on themselves, take time to work on their inner struggles and dark thoughts, because, every day, though we live every day, and though every day is a good day because you're alive, you have a roof over your head, you have food, and, it might be some hardships ahead, but you should never underestimate the fact that, days are going to be good. You're going to have bad days as well, but you got to embrace both good and bad. So it's just like people need to spend more time focusing on themselves and work on them and being better, because I know being by yourself may seem toxic, but being out there, taking all that stuff in that the stuff that you would normally see or experience on your job, that you would come back home from so much stress. Oh, that job just stressed me out. The things that would naturally normally bother you in this time of pandemic when you have no job. No, yeah, you have more things to stress about because your bills are not being paid, and things are hard. And then the government's sending out some kind of money, stimulus check, and they sent the first one out. I'm not sure if they're going to send the second one out, but I'm saying you just want to be mindful of, uh, things that you were experiencing before this pandemic, like your job and how it made you feel, and the fact, the differences between then and now, and like really take some time to reflect on how far you've come, how far you progress, the things you need to work on. I am someone who's big on improving, because for me, it marks some years from me becoming a better person. Like I'm completely better, but I'm not saying I don't struggle with things within myself. I'm not saying I don't struggle like everybody else, because we all struggle. We all go through things, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. I'm just saying that, we really need to, focus the importance on these things, these key factors: our family, our children, and yeah, work on our finances. Like, we really need to take time to work on our finances. We've worked so long for an employer to the point where we've neglected to do the work on ourselves. And you should work twice harder on yourself than you do on your job. That's what the rich people say. But the wealthy say. But you should work twice as hard on yourself than you do on your job, and you should stop neglecting who you are, and the things you desire and the things you need to work on, and really just work on those things. Like, focus on you, your well-being, your health, and things that are going on with you. Like, this is really important, and I want people to take it more seriously, because it's a serious matter, and most people don't take things seriously enough. But I just hope this video helps you guys. It's not like my normal videos, It's very empowering as far as, like, you want to do journaling, you want to sit down and have deep conversation with your family. You gotta open up about things, you gotta talk about things, you gotta stop acting like you gotta face it alone, because at the end of the day, you don't have to face it alone. Now, you want to be mindful of people who may go tell your business, though, at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, once you've told it, it's not your business anymore. I mean, it is, because you want to make sure you get somebody who's going to, keep your business sacred to themselves. But, people aren't loyal like that. So you got to be mindful of who you tell your business to. I don't really have many friends I could say that I would, tell my business to, because I'm not very open like most people. I can't count on 10 fingers the amount of people I've told my business, okay? At different parts of my life, I may have told something I may have past experience, but I've never told my business. Like, current business, I barely talk about my past. So I'm just like one of those people who are very inner kept and always having to overcome. So I'm very mindful of what people go through, and because I go through things, and I just want people to be more charismatic towards themselves, and like care for their well-being, and like really take the time to do things for yourself in this time of the pandemic. So I hope you guys have been enjoying your day, and I want you guys to work on you and be the best version you can be, and figure that out, okay? So comment down below, like, share, and if you enjoy this video or any other video contents that I make, because I'm mostly serious, I'm really in a calm energy right now, so we're just chilling today, you guys. We're chilling. I'm taking it easy on y'all. Look, I'm just messing around, but I'm just cooling. It's a lot that when you live in life, you think about a lot of things, and just don't dwell over them, though. You get to thinking about a whole lot of stuff. But, just appreciate life, and, accept things as they are, and be the best you can be, and, love yourself. Like, this channel is all about love, man. If you don't feel the love when you see me, if you don't feel the love when you see me, then I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's all love here, baby. I'm out. I hope you guys have a tremendous day.